I'm here with Richard Muir, and the last time that I saw him was actually at COP when I travelled up here and we announced the Legacy project all around building your climate change city and how people are going to race to net zero and really understand how to build a business around the circular economy. So today, I know the work has started here. Do you want to talk to us about why is this Legacy project so important to you?
So we're following up from COP26, as you say, Lindsay. It's really important that we keep the momentum going, that we get a legacy from the Climate Chamber mission. So we've been planning like mad today, from now really right through to the summer, on the kind of why, the what and the how. And it's been a great schedule of programming today that we've been getting through.
So why are you doing it? Like, you know, what are the kind of reasons? What's the journey that you want to take your businesses through to be able to get them to race to net zero? It's kind of a big mission, isn't it? And also thinking about how they change their business models over to a circular business model.
Well, we've got so much collateral now. We've been working with some great companies during COP, lots of sustainable businesses that are experts in circularity, that are doing international trade. So we want to capture those connections, we want to capture the learnings, and we want to act on it with trading relationships, you know, and some great outcomes and impacts.
And what does that mean? What process, what are they going to need to do to be able to connect, learn and trade for themselves? Are there some key things that they're going to drive through?
So basically we need to keep the connections going. We need to share the best practice. And we need to follow up. So we're building in a really, really decent program of events, of lectures, of sharing best practice, and just keeping that momentum going.
One of the things that I saw when I came to COP was actually these incredible businesses and how some of them had already raced to net zero, or there were other ones that were moving from being in a silo economy or a silo industry, should I say, to being more integrated and working even across industries. What did you see? Obviously, you saw them for the whole session that was going on.
Yeah, there were so many inspiring stories, weren't there? And we had like a biofuel business that had moved into the fashion tech
That was
business.
the one that blew my brain, actually.
I think it did with everybody.
Yeah.
They were a great example, a company called LanzaTech. And they were sharing their best practice with everybody in the room and beyond. But we had lots of examples of Scottish businesses and overseas businesses that were diversifying and really, really great techniques. And getting into circularity, sharing best practice, and as you say, the important thing is that they're not working in silos, that they are sharing their innovations, and companies from different sectors and different sizes who are at different stages can take those learnings and develop them.
You talk about learning together. Is there any key takeaway that you want them to do if they come into an environment and learn together, to go out and do in the world, either together with the business or for their industry or for society?
I think there's something that's common there, which is that they were showing leadership and they were prepared to be really quite open in their learnings as well. So there was a kind of warts and all approach of what worked really well, but other things that had maybe not worked quite as well. So yeah, an honesty and an open approach, and just coming with an open heart and being collaborative.
And then you are the masters of trade. You know, how many trade missions you have done over the years. And I know we are going to create a city that's going to enable these businesses not only to connect together and learn together, but actually trade together. Can you give me some nuggets, some key things that you want them to achieve by trading together on and offline to see the future move into a new trading economy?
Well, I think we will be measured on the impacts through the mission and through what we're calling the Climate Chamber City that we've been working on today.
CCC.
Yeah, but we already anecdotally know that some of our overseas partners, for instance, would like to contract with some of the Scottish businesses. So I think it's vital that we build on the momentum and that we follow up, and that ultimately we want there to be an ROI for our companies, and we want them to win contracts, but also to show leadership in circularity and in sustainability as well. So sharing best practice, but winning those vital contracts.
And if you could fast forward and look at all these different chamber heads that have come together around the world, and now they're all in this city connecting learning and trading, what would you like to see in kind of a year from now, 2 years, 3 from now? Is it that you want to see lots of chambers trading together, that they're coming together? What would be the thing that you want to see the most?
Yeah, so we want to use the next 6 to 9 months to demonstrate the viability and the success of the initiative, and then build on that. So we want to really gather the community together. We want them to trade together, to be profitable but with purpose, and then we want to grow on that as well. So we want to attract lots of other companies from other countries and other sectors to grow. So we'll work with a 6 partner or so chambers initially, but let's grow on that, and let's bring more on board with more businesses so the community grows and thrives together.
Thank you.
Thank you.